Yeah, hello guys. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to the Football Fans Zone, guys. With your boy Timber Banks, and guys, um, we're all about talking about transfer actually because a lot have been happening on transfers, and though we've been seeing links, we have been seeing rumor of players being linked to different clubs, and yet no deal has been done. Not even the Calafiori deal everybody expected to be done. It will be very interesting for you guys to understand that the deal for Calafiori is yet to be done. And we are going to be looking into that. And we're going to be talking about the fact that Mitoma has been linked to Chelsea. You have Karim Adeyemi also been linked to Chelsea. You've got Jared Brightwaite. It seems Manchester United are going to step up their offer for Jared Brightwaite because last night, an offer of 45 million plus 5 million on add-ons has been rejected by Everton. And we are going to get into that as well. And Kevin De Bruyne also been linked, or they say, like they've been talked that a verbal agreement has been made. So we're going to get into that. Where do I start from, guys? On the chat. Please, guys, if you are new to the channel, please do feel free to subscribe. It is free to subscribe. So please smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel. So, and if you're on Twitch, please follow the page. If you're on Twitter, please engage with us with us as well. Everybody is welcome to the platform. This platform, all we do here is talk football, and every single body is welcome to the platform. Everyone is welcome. So let's get into it, guys. First of all, I think I will start with Kevin De Bruyne being linked to Saudi Arabia. Kevin De Bruyne has been linked to Saudi Arabia. We all know Bruno has also been linked to Saudi Arabia. He's not the only player that has been linked to Saudi Arabia. I know um, they've actually changed the policy on how they want to sign players. But the honest truth is that when it comes to this one for Kevin De Bruyne, I understand because Kevin De Bruyne is a solid player, guys. He's a solid player. So let's get into it, guys. And it says here, and this is coming from 442. And it says a Manchester City star, agrees bombshell salary move report. Then it says here Manchester City, the midfielder Kevin De Bruyne has reportedly agreed a deal in Saudi Arabia ahead of Etihad exit. One thing is this, man. I know people have tried to rubbish these talks, but one thing I've come to understand, Kevin De Bruyne, you know, is not in hurry to leave Manchester City. Is not in hurry to leave Manchester City. But yet again, I will say it here that the possibility of him leaving Manchester City is real. Don't for one second believe that this guy, Kevin De Bruyne, is not looking to leave Manchester City. Because from what he has been saying for a very long time, he has, kept it opened that he will, be ready. He will be ready to actually leave City if the right amount of money comes in. Because there's an article he said, I have a lot of money. And that's not a lie. He's not lying. When he said he has enough money, it's the truth because he's been paid properly at City. He's been paid properly at Manchester City. And that is something everybody in football knows. He earns a lot at Manchester City. But the possibility of him leaving City is not high because he has also left it open that it will be, you know, if a move comes in for the right price, then he will be open to leave. And he said it. He said, if a lot of money comes in, the money is not for only him. It's for him, his family, his kids, his grandkids, and great great grandkids as well. And that is why I believe the possibility of him leaving to Saudi Arabia. I know people might not really want to believe it. People might want to really like probably bullshit that talks of him going to Saudi Arabia. But guys, don't sleep on it because that deal can happen. The deal can actually happen, guys. So let's see. We are going to wait and see if that deal will actually happen. Then it says here, the Belgium has been linked with Saudi Pro League all summer, telling, and this comes from Belgium ahead of the clash between France. Then this is what he says. Say, yes, I will stay at City. I've read a lot of headlines about a transfer, but I haven't spoken to anyone as yet. But now reports have broken that De Bruyne has, in fact, you know, had a verbal agreement on a move to the Middle East, in principle, with a fee to be decided through negotiation with City. And that's the honest truth. For me, I believe, you know, we always say something, there's no smoke without fire. The fact that there have been talks going on somewhere, you know, you also want to take into consideration that there might be something happening under the ground that we don't know. And that's the honest truth. So for me, I don't see this as a surprise. I believe if they are able to announce a good fee, then um, I think City will be able to do the job and he will leave. And City also have also put they've put Musiala as a target. Should the case if he leaves, Man City will be looking to get a player like Musiala, and it will make a lot of sense because I believe Musiala can offer a lot in that team. One thing people have been saying is about folding. People believe Foden is ready to take over from Kevin De Bruyne, no doubt. But one thing is this, man, guys. I have watched Foden, and I can simply tell you guys, man, he's a good player, but he's not ready as yet. To be that out and out replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I believe he's a good player. But what I'm saying is this, guys. I just believe Phil Foden is not ready to just, replace Kevin De Bruyne immediately. I know people might talk about the fact that um, people might want to talk about the fact that what is it called? They might want to talk about the fact that he had some good games when this guy was injured. He was decent. Foden was playing well at as a 10 for City. But guys, you also need to understand that Phil Foden, Phil Foden is not Kevin De Bruyne. And for that reason, I believe that he's a good player, but I still believe he's not ready yet to be that guy. I believe Phil Foden is not just ready to just take on that post and give you what the likes of Kevin De Bruyne would do. Kevin De Bruyne was injured all season last year. Last season, sorry. He was injured all season. But what happened? Immediately he came back. What happened? Because he came back and yet he still had the highest expected assist of the entire season. And you get people who want to talk about the likes of what's his name? People who want to talk about what's this guy's name again? Bruno Fernandez. They come out telling about Bruno Fernandez that he has the highest assist, blah blah blah. And I keep telling people that is nonsense, guys. That guy is a bomb. I watched that guy for Portugal team, and it's so annoying that some people, some fans will come and tell you that Portugal lost because Bruno was not here. And it doesn't make any sense to me because chance created. I don't understand that stat till now. I still don't understand it. Because I look at Bruno, I don't see it. I don't see it. And this is why I believe Ford is not ready yet. He's a good player, but can he get it day in, day out? I don't think so. But it will be interesting to see what um happens around Kevin De Bruyne. On to the next one, guys. We're going to the big one, guys. Chelsea have been linked with Mitoma. Chelsea have been linked with Mitoma. So, and it says here, Chelsea's search for a right winger has become a central theme of the summer. And after a strong initial push to sign Michael Olise fell through, all sort of players have been mentioned as a potential alternative. Now you have Chelsea have been linked to this guy called Mitoma, and Mitoma is a very, very good player, guys. Mitoma is a solid player. Just that Man City, sorry, I meant Brighton. Brighton mixed this guy a lot last season because he was injured. So Brighton really missed him. He's a good player, no doubt. But what will I say about Mitoma? What will I say about Mitoma? I will still say the same thing I'm saying, guys. You know, Mitoma being linked to Chelsea is a good thing. It's a good deal to be done. But if you ask me, guys, I don't see it happening. That's one. I don't see it happening. And do I think Chelsea need Mitoma right now? I don't think so. Chelsea have enough wingers, guys. They've got enough wingers. Though you want to say some of those wingers are not really living up to expectation, like Mukala Modric, who again, Sterling. They've all been crap, no doubt. But the honest truth is this, guys. Um, if you ask me, what I would suggest need right now, they need a striker. They need somebody like Alessandra Isak. And that is the only person I would recommend Chelsea to try and do whatever they can to get. You know, because this is a player that can play from the right hand side, he can play from the left hand side, he can play as a striker as well. So I don't really think Mitoma is Chelsea's answer right now. But that is my own opinion, guys. That is my own opinion. And if you think it will be a good deal for Chelsea, will let me know in the comment section, guys. But for me, I'm just saying, for me, I believe what Chelsea need, they don't need Mitoma right now. They do not need Mitoma. What they need is a player like Isa Alvarez. Honestly, that is what I would say. A player like Isak, a player like Alvarez. Then we move on to the next one. We saw Adeyemi. Adeyemi has also been leaked. Karim Adeyemi from the Russian Dortmund kid. Adeyemi have been linked, and it says here, Adeyemi a top priority for Chelsea. In a bid to improve their attacking, it seems Chelsea are set to pursue a move for Dortmund Adeyemi in the coming weeks, according to journalist Rudy Galati. The London club are wrapping up their interest in the 22 years old. He claims Chelsea are in constant contact with the player's representative, and Adeyemi has moved to top of their list of targets this summer. It has been suggested development are expected sooner than later. Adeyemi is one of the Europe's most promising attacking young talent, and he was wanted by number of clubs, including Liverpool, pure to his return to Germany in 2022. Now, look at this stat: 34 games, 5 goals, 2 assists. Look at it: 34 games, appearances 34, 5 goals, 2 assists. Is that good enough? In my view, it's not good enough. And like I would say, is not what Chelsea wants. Adeyemi is the same thing as Mitoma. And that's the honest truth. I watched the guy in the Champions League final against Real Madrid, and it was not clinical enough. It was not. So for me, Chelsea need a striker, you know, that knows what he is all about, that is all about banging the goals. Chelsea do not need a kid. They don't need a kid that is trying to still look for himself. They need to get a striker. They need to get a striker. And that's what I'll say, guys. Chelsea needs to get a striker and not all these players they have been linked to, man. Honestly. Not all these players they have been linked to. Chelsea need to go out there, get a striker for themselves. You need to go out there to get a striker for themselves and stop all this thing of looking for all these kids. So let's go into Gerald Brightwaite because like we all know, a deal for Gerald Brightwaite have actually been rejected. Let me look for it. Let me just search for it again. Let me search for it. This is just coming out now. This is just coming out right now, guys. And it says here, let me just see. Let me just see. And it says here that Lily have accepted an official offer from Manchester United for Lenin Euro, worth £42 million plus add-ons. The 18 years old priority remains Real Madrid, but United are pushing. Do I think this deal will be done? Do I think the deal will be done? Because one thing is this: Real Madrid are a big club, and one thing we know for sure that every player will want to play for Real Madrid. You know, and I believe the reason why they've gone for this deal is because of the fact that Gerald Brightwaite, deal have been you know this. I believe the reason why they've gone for Euro is because of the fact that what's his name? Gerard Brightwaite deal was rejected. And for me, if you ask me, guys, like I've been saying, I think Everton now have been unfair. Everton have been unfair, man. Because like I said to somebody, I said like I said to somebody, I said Everton have not been unfair because for me, I don't think this guy, I think he's a good deal. And this was coming from Fabrizio Romano. I honestly believe it was a good deal. It was a good deal. But Everton have already rejected the Manchester United bid for Gerard Brightwaite on Monday night as soon as they received it, which was 45 million pounds plus 5 million on add-ons, considered as proposal far from price tag. As they were comparing Brightweight to the likes of Harry Maguire, Guardol, and Fofana. And when you look at it, I don't think that is a good thing to do, because what has happened to those players they've compared him to? Because you have a player like Guardol, whereby in the last 2, 3 seasons, he has been linked to Chelsea, Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, top club in the world, playing Champions League and everything. Fofana has been injured almost all season. Harry Maguire, we are seeing what Harry Maguire has actually become. So if they are saying they value him at 60, 70 million pounds, it is mad. It's crazy. He's not a player. I'm sorry. It's not good enough. It's not. This is just what you call the English tax. This is what you call English tax. This is just simple English tax. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And it should not be so. For me, like I said 50 million, 5 million on adults max. And what I would say is this: United should try and persuade them for 550 million pounds and 5 million on add-ons. And if they refuse, then I believe they should just leave the whole thing, man. He is not worth that amount. I'm sorry. He's not worth that amount. But when it comes to this guy called Lenny Euro, do I think he will join United? I don't think so. Honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't think he will join United, because one thing is this: his mind is set already for Real Madrid. And Real Madrid have also made him their priority. And he also has made Real Madrid his own priority as well. So for me, I will tell you guys the honest truth: I don't see it happening. I don't. So what I will say is, for Man U to just go for a player they are sure they can get. And that's the honest truth, guys. Go for a player you are sure you can get. Because for me, it doesn't make any sense whereby people are busy going out there for players they know they can't get. So that's why I said, for me, I would just go around. I would say to Everton 50 million and 5 million on add-ons. And I believe that will be a good deal. Everybody will be happy. And now there's some news that came outside this morning, guys, about Calvin Lewin being linked to United. Sometimes you ask yourself, where are all these stories coming out from? And it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how are you telling me United will be looking at Calvin Lewin? Like, man, Calvin Lewin has gone past his age, man. And this is what it says here from the transfer. It's coming from the Athletic. It says Manchester United have considered Dominic Calvin-Lewin and Ivan Toney as potential replacement for striker position this summer. Everton values Dominic Calvin-Lewin at 30 million. Brentford value Tony at 60 million pounds. 40 million pounds might be enough to get the deal over the line. Both players have contract until 2025. One thing is this, man. The fact that you have, talks coming out that this guy, there's a possibility of him going to United, it's crazy. Like, who is this person that is going around linking or, bringing out this sort of source? Because it's nonsense for me, guys. It's rubbish. I would take Ivan Toney all day. And I believe if you can give Brentford 40 million pounds, they will do the deal for Ivan Toney. If you can get 40 million pounds to Brentford, they will be happily to do a deal. 40, 50 million pounds max. They will do a deal. But this Calvin Lewin is mad, man. It's mad. He has gone beyond his prime, honestly. And this is coming from Manchester United. Man, Matthias Delete and Manchester United have agreed personal terms. And that is something we've seen from a very long time. That is something we've seen from a very long time. But it is just for the deal to be done. That is what everybody is waiting for. And I don't understand why it's happening like that. Why is it happening like that? Zexi is yet to be done. And I was saying something about Califiori as well. I don't know. Ever since they said the agreement have been in place, I don't know what is happening again. But yes, Fabrice Romano reporting says Arsenal are pushing to get the Ricardo Calafiori deal done next week as final round of talks has already been scheduled. Arsenal are confident as Calafiori wants the move is named on Arsenal project and agree on a contract until June 2029, 4 million net season. Well, I guess we'll have to wait to see how that one's pounds out. Arsenal being linked to Eberechi Eze. Arsenal are being linked to Eberechi Eze. And do I think it's a good move? Yes, because I've been saying it that Arsenal needs to go out there and get a player like Eze. I've been saying this for a very, very long time, you know, and it makes so much sense. And the reason why I believe it makes so much sense is the fact that whereby you have if a player like what's his name, Odegaard flops, or Saka, or Martinelli, you have somebody like Eze that can play on the left, on the right, and as a 10. You know, and it says here, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham are all interested in signing Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace this summer. The 25 years old shined in later stages of 2023 campaign with 9 goals, and he did that under Glasner. Because one thing is this: under Ray Oxen, you have a manager like Sky Southgate, but when a manager that knows what it's all about, that knows how to ball, comes in, changes everything, and that's something we have seen with Eze. So for me, I honestly believe it will be a good deal for Arsenal. It will be a massive deal for Arsenal Football Club. And again, he was also injured, guys. He was also injured. He was also injured. But when he came in to Crystal Palace, when he was available, we could see what he could do. So for me, I think this will be a very, very good move for Arsenal. If they can get this deal done, then they should do whatever they can to get it over the line. Another one I don't understand is Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon, that deal is taking too far. It's taking time. Mm. But do I think they are going to get Anthony Gordon? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Liverpool will get Anthony Gordon. I don't think Newcastle will be willing to sell him to. I know he might want the move. He might want the move, but I don't think you know it will get done either way. So that was what I would say. So guys, please, we'll be doing watch along as well later on. So please join in on the watch along, and let's see what's going to happen to who is going on and who's moving to the next round. So I just let me just talk about transfer for just a short period of time, and we'll see. Whatever breaks out, we are going to react to it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the watch along later.